There we go. I should have free cell phone service for another 6 months. What's that smell? I smell brimstone and roasted peanuts. Hello, HB. How you doing, E? Oh, I'm doing fine now that I'm not the BPRD's errand boy. Listen, I took out Spawn and I took out the dog for you pencil-pushing punks. So whatever last-minute mission you have cooked up for me, the answer is no. Number 1, I let you borrow the right hand of doom, so you owe me. And 2, trust me when I say, you're gonna wanna take this one. Why? There's only one demon I have a personal vendetta against, and I already busted him. The Rider. Greetings, fanboys and fangirls, I'm E-Rod and I'm the Blockbuster Buster. After the sheer atrocity that was Ghost Rider starring Nicolas Cage, there was no way that fans of the skull-headed hero were going to fall for the same bullshit again. So when it was announced that this movie was on its way, we all collectively rolled our eyes and told ourselves that we weren't gonna see it, until the producers of the film cleverly released the following image. The Blue Ghost Rider, Danny Ketch. Which to any comic book fan that's worth a lick automatically means that in this movie, Cage was going to pass on the mantle of the Ghost Rider to his successor, Danny Ketch. This, coupled with the fact that on the film's IMDb page, they had listed a character named Danny, made many people believe that a better rider was on the horizon. Now for those of you who are new to the Ghost Rider mythos, here's a quick backstory. The original Ghost Rider was Johnny Blaze, a motorcycle stuntman who made a deal with the devil to save his father's life. In return, he became the Ghost Rider, the spirit of vengeance, cursed to scour the earth in search of demons to deport back to hell. Danny Ketch was the second Ghost Rider, who accidentally inherited his powers when he boarded the Rider's Hell Cycle by mistake. Through a series of convoluted events, Johnny became the Ghost Rider again, only to find out that not only was Ketch his long-lost brother, but that he had his own version of the spirit of vengeance within him, the Blue Ghost Rider. So now that we had evidence that a Ghost Rider film that was faithful to the source material was drawing near, we were filled with ferocious fanboy hope. Abandon all hope here. So our movie begins in Eastern Europe, where warrior monk Moreau, played by Heimdall himself, Idris Elba, shows up at a monastery to pick up a boy who is in danger. He discusses the situation with the head monk, played by Anthony Stewart Head. Yeah! Oh, those bad guys don't stand a chance. You have Idris Elba and Tony Head protecting the boy. They might not even need the Ghost Rider for it.
Shut up!
Not only did you just kill off Tony Head within the first 5 minutes of the movie, but you just gave one of the best actors alive one of the smallest parts in the movie. That's like using a bulldozer to build a sandcastle, you dumb, wasteful bastards! So without any further explanation outside of bad men are coming, a group of mercenaries show up to pick up the boy. And what is so special about the boy? Action sequence! But is Moreau okay? Will he survive? And why were they chasing after the boy? I'm sorry. I'm asking a bunch of relevant questions that would help me understand and enjoy the movie better. I am so stupid. Questions are for pansies and communists. We have to straight cut to crappy Flash animation. Cause when I think of the beautiful art of the Ghost Rider comic, Cheap Flash animation is the only format that could do it justice.
As well, are you willing to make the deal, Joe? Attaboy.
Do it. Save his life.
Do it!
Yeah, that is right. I'm the guy who made the deal with the devil.
Wait a minute, that's not how it happened. This is how it happened.
Oh, that'll do just fine.
So is this a sequel or a remake? You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna waste brain space on this. Let's just cut to the very late reintroduction to the Ghost Rider. Well, folks, I have good news and bad news. The good news is, Cage is no longer wearing that stupid toupee he wore in the first movie. The bad news is, Nicolas Cage is still playing Ghost Rider. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. He is so the wrong actor to play Johnny Blaze. Jim Caviezel, Guy Pearce, or Andrew Lincoln would have been better choices. Cage is just an overacting goofy jackass. So we find Johnny Blaze hiding out in Eastern Europe, as he searches for a way to get rid of the Ghost Rider, as the spirit of vengeance is starting to drive him insane. Of course, with Nicolas Cage, there's no big difference between his insane acting and his normal acting.
Je suis désolé.
Who are you?
My name is Moreau.
Moreau is alive? But how did he survive?
My brothers are dead, as should I be, if not for the intervention of God.
As it turns out, Moreau needs the Rider's help to save the boy, who apparently is wanted by the devil. And the Rider would be the only one powerful enough to withstand the devil's forces. Johnny, of course, reacts to Moreau's request in the most sensible way possible.
Why are you here? What do you want from me?
Damn, dude, he was just asking for help. I wonder what he would do if somebody actually were to threaten him. Huh, sorry I asked. You know, even with that scene, this movie's still 10% classier than Nicolas Cage's last Ghost Rider wannabe movie.
Drive angry, shot in 3D. Wouldn't want to be you when Satan finds out.
What's he gonna do? Not let me back in?
Moreau goes on to explain that if Blaze helps, in return Moreau will free him from the Ghost Rider. So Blaze has no choice but to accept. The kid and his mom find themselves cornered by the mercenaries, but their knees buckle in fear as the Ghost Rider draws near. Alright, sinners, prepare to get your asses fired at the hands of the— Why is he posing like Bill and Ted?
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
Okay, now he's going to start swaying. Why is he swaying? What the fuck is the point of the swaying? Alright, now he's gonna start kick— Okay, I guess he's going to suck that guy's soul out now. Somebody do something! I don't care what! But if somebody doesn't do something in the next few seconds, I'm going to— Thank you. So the bad guys get away with the boy. As it turns out, the Rider can track the boy. So Kerrigan, the head mercenary, calls on the devil for help. Who the hell are you? The devil looked nothing like that in the first movie. I demand an explanation.
Why does the devil walk on Earth in human form anyway? I have no idea. Maybe he doesn't know either. Maybe he just passes on from body to body, down through history, waiting for the perfect fit. But I know one thing. On Earth, he's weak. His powers are limited. He needs emissaries to do his dirty work. So he finds them or makes them using his greatest power. The power of the deal.
Oh, so the devil takes different forms when he visits the Earth. See, all I wanted was an explanation, even if it is a goofy one. Also, this was clever, And this was pretty damn funny. So the new devil puts a spell on the boy.
Talk. Danny.
Wait, Danny? That is Danny Ketch? Ugh, you know, I did expect him to be younger than Johnny, but this is ridiculous. Okay, so one of two things is bound to happen. Either he won't be picking up the mantle of the Ghost Rider in this movie, or the far worst alternative. Either way, Ghost Rider fans just got a big middle finger to the face. So Blaze and Danny's mom go to one of Kerrigan's sleazeball friends to see if they can get a lead on Kerrigan's whereabouts.
You're a bad man. And this thing, the Rider, he feeds on bad men and he's hungry. He's hungrier than he's been years, and that's why I'm shaking. Because right now, the only thing standing between you and the Rider is me. And he's scraping at the door.
Yep, I was right. That was 8.8 carries on the overacting scale.
Oh no! They're on to me!
So our heroes catch up with Kerrigan in a quarry, but Kerrigan is ready for them.
I got something special for this guy. I'm gonna bust his bunker with the ex-wife.
The what?
Yeah.
That was awesome. Hammer tech?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, are we in for another disappointing nun fighting sequence? Oh no, the Rider's out of control, and he's going after Danny and his mom.
Let her go.
What? Danny can control him? Okay, we're gonna need some serious exposition here. So as it turns out, Danny's mom also made a deal with the devil, as he came to her at a moment when she was about to die, and saved her life. In return, she would have to bear the devil's child, which he would one day collect, so he could one day transfer his consciousness into Danny's body, so he could continue existing on Earth. So, Danny is the devil's son?
Fucking awesome.
So our heroes get Danny to a sanctuary, which is ran by Christopher Lambert!
Here we are, we're the princes of the universe. Here we belong.
Okay, this movie just got 2% cooler. Meanwhile, the devil finds Kerrigan's remains and decides to bring him back as a demon so he can finish his mission.
What'd you do to me?
It's Blackout! It's one of the actual characters from the comic book. You see, he has the power to extinguish all the light around him and... What? Blackout can't do that. Fuck! Why is it so damn hard for these assholes to follow the fucking comic book? Blackout doesn't have the power to make things decay. Danny Ketch is not a little boy. And Johnny Blaze is not a jelly bean eating jackass. Fuck! Okay, I am gonna step outside before I break something that I'll actually miss. Nerdlinger, cover this part.
Okay. Hi, I'm Nerdlinger. And by this point, a lot of you are wondering where the Ghost Rider came from. Well, according According to this movie, the Ghost Rider was originally an angel that was the spirit of justice, but he was tricked by the devil and dragged down to hell, where the angel was driven crazier than a Vulcan during Pung Far. But without the mating. So the spirit of justice became the spirit of vengeance. You may also want to know why he looks like a flaming skeleton, or why he works for the devil. I don't know, I was hoping you'd tell me. So now that Johnny Blaze knows that the Ghost Rider is a force for good, he decides to get rid of it. So he confesses, he eats bread, he lays in a cave, and he's cured.
That's it?
That's it.
The Ghost Rider is gone.
Yep.
Go get yourself a soda.
Yay!
So guess what? Leading Blaze and his crew to the sanctuary and taking away his powers was part of an elaborate trap. And now that Danny has no protector, the monks are going to kill him, so the devil can't inhabit his body and continue existing on Earth. Wait a minute. So, Christopher Lambert plans to kill Danny by cutting his head off with a sword. Could you say it for me? Just once, please?
There can be only one.
Before Connor over here gets the chance to initiate a quickening, not Blackout interferes. Oh, we're gonna get to see Christopher Lambert fight a demon? Okay, this should definitely make up for them killing off Tony Head so quickly.
Peace, brother.
You know, I'm starting to get a clear picture of the producers of this movie. So in spite of being powerless, Blaze decides to do the right thing and help rescue Danny. Sadly, our heroes get captured during the rescue, with Moreau meeting his end at the hands of not Blackout. Alright, Blaze is gonna have to pull a miracle out of his ass if he plans to survive this.
My powers and yours are the same. That's what she said. Right? Dad?
Awesome! If Danny has full-on devil powers, then that means he can help the Rider fight his way out of there, and they can defeat the devil together! Nope, he gets kidnapped now. I guess those devil powers have a time limit. So the Ghost Rider takes chase. I would question how he can be out in the daytime, even though he could only come out at night in the first movie, but obviously the producers of this piece of shit didn't care, so why should I? Alright, that bastard killed one of your very few friends. It's time for some major payback. Oh, not this stupid shit again! So, you defeated a demon by sucking out his soul. You see, there's just one teensy-weensy little thing wrong with that, you see. Demons have no souls, you stupid dick! Fine, fuck it. Let's just see the Rider's final battle with the devil. Wow. That was actually shorter than Optimus Prime vs. Megatron. So if Danny and the devil had the same powers, how come the devil couldn't just command him to stop like Danny did earlier in the movie? Did anybody bother to edit the script of this damn thing?
I could feel him. The angel.
What? did he just bring him back to life with his Ghost Rider powers? Because, you know, Ghost Rider could never do that before. Whoa, wait a minute. Who was that? Was that Blaze? Was that Danny? I just don't understand. Ah! Ghastly gossamer of ghoulish garbage. Yes, technically speaking, this movie's better than the first one. But honestly, the damn Jackson Hewitt Ghost Rider commercial's better than the first one.
Take care.
Yes, the supporting cast in this movie is 10 times better than the one in the first one. Especially Idris Elba, who is awesome as Moreau, and I would definitely watch him in a movie that was just about him.
Ah, bonjour!
Catch this one, huh?
What a waste of good wine!
But the supporting cast is just terribly underused. And yes, the sequence in the quarry is pretty awesome. But nothing equally or more spectacular ever happens in this movie. Most of this movie's problems extend from the story. There are way too many inconsistencies and plot holes. Like, no one took the time to edit the script. And yet again we are stuck with another extremely corny, toothless misrepresentation of Ghost Rider. While I do appreciate that they made the Ghost Rider more demonic and surreal, they inexplicably turned him into a mindless animal. The Rider does have a consciousness, and he is capable of rational thought, in spite of sometimes giving in to his baser instincts. Oh, and the Hell Cycle in this movie looks like shit. I have no idea why they didn't use the ultra badass design from the first movie, but that was a bad call. This franchise needs a reboot ASAP. And I mean a real reboot, which starts the story from the beginning with a different actor playing Johnny Blaze. Until that day comes, I'll stand at the ready to avenge the spirit of vengeance. So that was one busted, thousands more to go. I'm Erod, and I'm the Blockbuster Buster.